Hello, this is Olga Jevtich. I'm a fashion designer and Miss Virginia Senior America 2003. Thank you very much for tuning in today. This is Fashion Notes. I hope you had a wonderful holidays with your family. We are all looking forward to spring, but it is still a long time to see flowers in our gardens. Now is the time to think about our wardrobe, to discard some from our closet and update what we already have. Perhaps just accessory. There is no need to buy now everything for spring and summer. Let's enjoy our heavier clothes now. A touch of fur, like collar or cuffs, we already have. It gives a touch of class and elegance to our old suits and coats. The same suits you can wear later in the spring with different accessories. They have a double duty. We like that. Collared bangles are perfect pick-me-up for any black dress. Also, flat shoes are very in. These sweet little shoes can be super chic even on the red carpet. I have to admit I do not like them. In my opinion, they will never replace heels. Also, this season, the tuxedo is back. It is an alternative to little black dress. Bring back hoops, like 80s style. They have a return, and they works for evening and also for the daytime. Look for the touch of gold. The metallic thread lurex emerged a strong trend in blouses and dresses, especially for special occasions. Accessories are easy way to make frock sizzle. Simple dresses are always the best backdrop for a marvelous piece of jewelry. Wearing amazing piece of jewelry is always a standout. Now I have surprise for you. I had emails and phone calls from you, male viewers. How come I do not have segments on men's fashion? I was thinking about it and researching on. From time to time, I will include some segments in men's fashion trends. Here are some new ones. Motorcycle jackets, influenced by the aviator. They're a wonderful addition to the men's wardrobe. Shorter blazers, but you have to watch it if this is really for you. Neoclassic suits and narrower lapels. This is not your dad suits. Car coats, 7/8 coats, just above the knee. The blazer and jean guy will love this new uniform for cold weather. Watch for the blazer, like details on the breast pocket, narrow ties, great, quite updated for a new look. Hats, the perfect topper for every look, from knit to cashmere, to the newsboy hat in corduroy or velvet. For the classic look, the fedora is back. That's good. The suit is back with slim and silhouette like 60s era. So now, you men watching the show, this is a little news and new friends I hope you find inspiring. Happy shopping! I would like to hear from you. My email is olgasj@verizon.net. I have another surprise now for you. I have with me two wonderful guests. First guest is a young, handsome guy, a student at George Mason University from our own Fairfax. And his name is Jonathan Blazer. He's a student at the George Mason University. He studied music. I saw him at a concert at the George Mason University. I was very impressed with his style of playing guitar. So I invited him, and the first time on Channel 10, we have very handsome Mr. Jonathan Blazer, and he's going to play solo for you. Enjoy his beautiful sound. Jonathan Blazer.
Thanks.
Thank you, Jonathan. It was absolutely lovely. Jonathan is not going to go away. He's going to have a background music for our next guest. And you will hear him perhaps more because he is absolutely fantastic. Thank you very much, Jonathan.
Thank you.
My guest on my left is a lovely lady with a beautiful blonde hair and lovely jacket. Her name is Denise Kalbasi. She does most beautiful jackets for any size ladies, and they are so pretty, and you are going to enjoy me having models, and they're going to show her beautiful creation. Welcome, Ms. Denise Kalbasi. I'm so happy that you are here, our guest, that you took time from Rockville to come here in Fairfax to show you, our viewers, her beautiful things, what she's making. And she is going tomorrow, matter of fact, she's setting up her booth at the Sugarloaf Craft Festival. So she's going to be there this weekend, and you can see her things. And of course, our viewers will have a chance to see her beautiful creation. And when did you start working on your designs, especially jackets? You specialize in jackets. When did you start working?
Yeah, it's interesting how that happened. I've always been known for color. My background is color. And I had a very contemporary, very colorful jewelry line about 20 years back, and found it difficult to find unique contemporary clothing to go with my line. So
you start doing for yourself first,
yes,
of course,
absolutely.
And then people start asking you, where did you get it?
That's exactly what happened. I had customers that said, well, why don't you make me one? And I thought, well, maybe they would like to see my other styles. So each show I started introducing one more piece, and as time went on, I took my painting background from my jewelry to the fiber. So I became a wearable fiber
Well, you are going
artist.
to see now what we are talking about. We are going to see the first model, what she is doing right now, so you can actually see what she's doing. May we see the first model, please?
And I'll explain this.
And you explain what it is.
Right now we have a jacket that is being worn by Marcy, and this is a hand painting technique. It's called sumi brush painting. It is a technique that is used with very special brushes.
Are the brushes important?
The brushes are important. The points are important. This is a very big one.
Do you do paint when you finish the garment or before?
You paint the fabric before.
Oh, you paint the fabric before.
And what's interesting about that is that when we lay out our patterns, we have clear patterns with windows. So you can see where the placement of the artwork is. So when we go to cut the pattern, we can arrange the die lots that way.
Let's see the second model, please. And you tell us what it is.
This is a suede silk jacket, and this is done in, again, the sumi brush technique and a watercolor technique using textile paints.
Oh.
Now it's also relief.
So what do you do when you do the paint before you cut? You have lots of leftover fabric. So what do you do with leftover fabric? Do you do something with it?
The leftover fabric we use as a reserve for custom orders, because sometimes somebody needs a sleeve a little shorter, somebody needs a collar changed, and we do a lot of custom order for our clients. So that is used for reserve for changing a design for a client.
I see. Okay, can we see another model? I want you to see everything possible, because she brought lots of things. I want you to see absolutely everything. I don't want you to miss anything, because everything is so unique and pretty colors, and you can go actually with any plain outfit and can dress it up. It's so beautiful. Thank you very much. It's a pretty turquoise color. Very, very nice. Next one, please. This is pretty yellow.
Yeah, this is, you can see my line is very Asian inspired. Sumi brush painting
Did you live
originated.
in Asia, or just how you were
I actually, that's interesting. I actually lived in Hawaii, and I got an influence for the arts when I lived over in the islands. And
this is very pretty.
very
So
unique.
it's actually a rainbow, pretty colors. So let's see the next one. I just want you to see absolutely everything. We don't have much time, but we are going to show as much as possible. I want you to see how talented my guest is. And this is really very pretty purple. Next is another yellowish gold.
This one is very Asian inspired too. You can tell by the Nehru collar, the
Are they
mandarin
one
cut.
of a kind, or just you know, limited edition? Or
One of a kind, each piece.
Oh, each piece is one of a kind. Oh, so you'll never find another person wearing the same thing, which is a good thing. They come in actually lots of colors. So this is the blue one. It's blue and greenish and purplish. It's so beautiful, and you can go really with, you know, especially with just a plain color, and you can dress up with outfit that you have and look absolutely smashing and elegant. Okay, I just want you to see everything possible, because she brought some lots of things, and as you can see, they're in different colors, and that she can make for any size.
Yes.
And it looks good on any size.
Do you know I specialize in plus sizing?
Well, you know, not everybody is size 2.
Thank you. It's nice to not be left out in the market.
No, absolutely. Everybody should be covered. And so this is this is purplish and blue.
Now you can see how the dye saturation is a little more vivid in this piece. It's a different textile. Dyes take very differently.
So what kind of fabric you're using?
This is a peachskin silk, and the other ones that the ladies were wearing are a suede silk.
Oh, suede silk.
And
Okay.
here's another
And
one.
this is a shorter version. See, she does shorter and longer version. It depends what you like. This is orange and yellow, gold with a touch of hot pink. Very hot. Very hot.
Which is great, because if yellow is not your color, you wear the orange underneath it, or whatever corresponding color might be your color.
Oh yeah, oh absolutely, because they're all very, very interesting colors. And this is kind of like a kimono.
Very much so. That's very
Kimono.
characteristic with Sumi painting. It's a nice personality to go together. I like things have an exotic flair with an Asian background.
I can see this as a hostess, when you expect your guests and you greet them with this beautiful, like a kimono style purplish, and I think it will add a flair to your own party.
Absolutely.
I like that.
We get a lot of people interested in that piece for that reason, Olga.
Oh, look at this. It's a different style, different fabric, an interesting design, and you can see how talented my guest is. And I am, telling all the time that we have so much talent in Washington area, and I just hope you believe me. You don't have to go anywhere. You can buy everything here. They're absolutely gorgeous, gorgeous dresses. So you are going to be this weekend at the Sugar Loaf
Arts and Craft Fair.
Fair.
You can find them on the website.
And I'm sure they're going to be. This is the show that is very well attended, very appreciated by the people. They go there, and then you can buy there just about anything that people do with hands, which is losing, unfortunately, these days.
I know it's a lost art form, having the arts and craft.
This is like, people are working
culture.
on machines and not very much with hand, and I appreciate very much everything that is done by hand, and it's different. Can you show us the brushes? There's very interesting brushes that you are using in your
Sumi brush.
design.
Do
you wet them first
you
before
do
you
wet
put
them.
you use the color?
When you're done painting, you hang them upside down and you groom the points so they dry nicely. So when you go to paint again, the points are fresh for you. Okay. They range in very many different sizes. It depends on if you want a large brush stroke, this being very large, and down to very small and detailed.
Well, unfortunately, it looks like we are getting out of time, but I really appreciate that you came today and show us your beautiful, beautiful design. So if anybody is interested, to see more of Denise's work, they can call her number, which was on the screen. And I do not go away. We have another guest coming up right now. And thank you very much, Denise, for coming. It was
Thank
really
you.
lovely to see you because I saw her at the craft show. That's how I found her. Thank you so much. It was a delight. Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Hello again. Well, I have another talented guest with us today. And she's a jewelry designer. I met her at the craft show here in Vienna. And she was good enough to accept my invitation and come to show you her beautiful, beautiful work. Her name is Rose Williams, and she is from Annandale, Virginia. Thank you very much, Rose, for coming today
Thank you for having me.
sharing your beautiful, with our viewers, your beautiful jewelry. How did you start making this? How did you have idea to make all these different, but all, beautiful pieces of jewelry? Not just, she makes rings and the necklaces and what else? Earrings,
Bracelets,
and
earrings,
bracelets,
watches.
and watch bands. Wow, everything she can make. She's full, like a display, on display of beautiful things that she's wearing. And she says she prefers to work with copper.
Yeah, copper is my
wire,
favorite.
which is a very easy, very pliable, and easy. Well, easy for her, of course, not for us. That she knows what she's doing. And Rose, how do you make? Did you start making with copper first, or how did you start doing actually jewelry?
I actually started with polymer clay. I was making jewelry with just making beads, and I was playing with my son actually just on a rainy day, playing with polymer clay, and I had been looking for a way to supplement my income.
And to have fun at the same time.
And to be able to work from home. And I made some beads and made it into a necklace set, and it occurred to me that I could try and sell my work.
And so you
So I
sold
just
it and said, wow,
I sold a few
I
pieces
can do it.
and I got inspired, and then I just started, I added wire into it because I wanted a way to encapsulate the beads that I was making, and then it just went from there. And I just really like doing one-of-a-kind things because I think people
Also, they're
feel
mostly
special.
one of a kind.
People feel special when they're wearing
Oh,
something
of
that
course,
they're the only one that
they'll
has
never
it.
see. Tell us what this is, this on display. This is so beautiful
That
and
was
chunky.
yeah,
If
that
you
was a
just
special
wear just a
commission piece.
plain black dress or blouse, and this is such a statement to have such a beautiful piece of jewelry. Tell us what kind of beads and what did you use to compose all this pretty thing?
That is made with mother of pearl beads, and I added the focal bead in the center there is a polymer clay bead that I made, and then I added my wire embellishment to it.
Oh,
And that was a special
I
piece
see.
that someone commissioned me to make.
I see.
And so
And
that's
so
in
this
a
is one
private
of a kind.
collection.
Nobody
Nobody else has that particular
when you go
piece.
to the party, you're the only person that is going to wear this. Nobody
That's
else.
right.
And then I can see some watches that she makes the bands for the watch.
Yeah.
In different color wire. I can see this one with pink and silver. What wire is in pink wire? It's just a regular
It's
pink?
anodized colored copper, and you can get it in
it's
many
also
colors.
copper.
It's copper,
I
but
did
it's
not know that you
it's
have a copper in
enameled.
different colors.
It's enameled wire, and
Oh.
it holds its color.
And
it stays
can you
that
buy
way.
them like in bulk, or you do you have a small quantity when you buy the wire?
I usually buy by the small spool. It comes on small and medium-sized spools, about the
Do you
size
have
of
to
a regular
order to some
sewing
special
spool.
places, or you can buy around here?
You can buy it at craft shops, most craft
you
shops in
do.
the area. And I use some jewelry suppliers. I have some wholesale jewelry suppliers that I work
I'm
with.
sure it's much more reasonable, perhaps.
Yeah, because
to
I
do
buy in
that.
bulk, and I buy a large amount at
As
a
you
time.
can see here on the table, if the camera can point these beautiful things. For example, these the rings, they're so interesting. They're too small. I don't know if the camera can pick it up, but the pins are very pretty, but there's especially necklaces, absolutely outstanding. Also, we have some models, so you can see actually what we are talking about. That her work is absolutely outstanding, and
Thank
she
you.
attends a craft show. She says she's very selective about it, and she should, because her work is absolutely exceptional, beautiful. And I want to show you as many pieces as possible. Can we have a model, please? She is wearing
This is a polymer clay piece.
Jewelry. Can you just show the camera what kind of beads you are using for this?
That's polymer clay, and I made each one of those beads individually, the colored beads, and then the matching earrings.
The matching earrings. Oh yeah, they're beautiful. Look at the
when
camera.
When I first started doing jewelry, and this was one of my first major pieces that I made.
Well, can you imagine she made it its first piece, what she's doing now after 10 years being in business, so must be something absolutely super exceptional. May we have another model, please? I want you to show as many pieces as possible because she brought so many beautiful pieces. And tell us what it is.
This is also made with polymer clay that I was trying to...
Oh, with the clay? And you painted it in green color?
No, it's actually the clay is that color. And what I did was I mixed colors together to make it look like jade.
I thought it was a jade. I see. And gold piece, gold mesh is also...
All of that is handmade.
Handmade. And also
that was part
the
of
earrings.
A limited edition series. I did 7 pieces in that series that were very similar.
But not exactly the same.
Each one had a different pair of earrings to go with it.
Yeah, the earrings. Absolutely beautiful. Thank you very much. Let's see the next model. Thank you so much. They are very pretty. I thought this is a jade, really.
This is a very African-inspired piece.
Yes, it's a brownish and...
it has browns and oranges.
Oranges, yes, it's very nice. Also very nice on black. Do you give the name to any pieces or just, you know?
Every now and then I do. But this one doesn't have a name.
Okay, like what? What I'm just
the one
curious.
that you just showed, the jade piece, that was a series called Jada's Treasure.
Okay, Jada's, I like that. So you really, thank you. It's really very pretty. So it's really a variety of different things. It's not just one, you know, thing that she's doing, but she's using different beads and different materials and put them together. Can we have more models, please?
This piece is made with, I use an air-dried clay in this piece.
Clay again.
My jewelry is called mixed media because I use so many different things. I incorporate
I noticed.
Wire, buttons, polymer clay. I take apart old jewelry and add those elements in. I use pieces of chain, whatever I can find that works. So I mix different things together.
Very pretty, very, very pretty. I like this.
And I also have some earrings that shows what
magnificent
that I've
earrings.
Added with chains, and they have some little Chinese coins.
Oh, so this is for good luck, perhaps, you know?
Yeah.
Can we have another model, please? Oh, they're really wonderful. I like this huge, chunky jewelry. They really add up to, you know, she has an earring also. And this is blue and white. Is this also?
That's also polymer clay.
Polymer
and that's
clay.
one of the early pieces that I made. And she's also wearing a ring there that's a synthetic cat's eye that's set into bronze.
So do you have a clay in different colors and you put them together, or you paint it afterwards?
I have clay in different colors, and then I can mix those colors and make more colors.
I see. Okay, thank you. Any more? Do we have any more models?
She has one more piece here.
As you can see, they're really absolutely different.
This is a piece made with colored copper.
Colored copper.
Sort of a pumpkin color.
But it really can go with any, and the earrings?
The earrings are also, that's a tricolor pair. Those are made with bronze, copper, and nickel silver.
Bronze, copper, I see. Absolutely beautiful. See. You know, it's interesting that you're using so many different materials to incorporate together, which is most unusual. Thank you. Not just, you know, like a clay or, you know, but you use different beads, mother of pearl.
To mix things together.
Also you have this wire that you put together. Do we have any more? Okay, quickly, because we are just running out of time, unfortunately, and I would like to thank you very much for tuning in today. and to thank my crew today. And thank you very much, Rose, for coming in.
Thank you for having me.
And hopefully I can see you again at some next show. And this is Olga Jevtich reporting for Fashion Notes. Thank you for watching. Till next time. And I would like to thank you also, Mr. Jonathan Blazer, who had the background music for us today. And I hope he can come some other time to make beautiful sounds for our show. It's greatly appreciated. Thank you very much, Jonathan, and my guest. And it was a pleasure to have you all today. Bye-bye.